Wonderful. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Forex morning call. It's me, Marcus from DowHow Trading. It's a new trading week. We have calendar week 32. And today it's Monday, a special date, 08/08/2022. What a lovely date. It should be bringing a lot of luck and happiness for you in this wonderful and lovely and sunny new trading day. I hope you're doing good and you had a great start into your own trading business week. And of course, I hope you had a lovely weekend, not as much as last week. So now I hope you are fresh so we can start into a new trading week. And I want to welcome you here on YouTube, here in the chat. Good morning, Ute. Good morning, RL. And of course, here on Trader's Yard also. So please be aware that I'm the German guy. My English is colored by German dialect. So I guess you will understand me. And please be aware this is just an English webinar for the community, international English speaking. And of course, it's a successor of the morning show from Admirals because they replaced me through another guy. And I decided to make my own show completely independent from any broker. If you want to go deeper in your own education by logical thinking in trading, then you can grab the course below the video here and there. I want to invite you to go with me together on a lovely journey a trader never sees before. Okay, so let's go on, and we will start with the risk disclosure. You know, you're responsible for your own trading. Trading with stocks and financial assets can expose your capital to substantial risks, possibly even beyond the capital you have invested. Trading is not suitable for everyone. Investment successes as well as profits from the past do not guarantee success in the future. Okay, what do we expect this week? To be honest, nothing. So for me, I trade in 4-hourly chart and mostly in daily chart. So very calm for part-time traders, very welcome. And we don't have any rate decision this week. Non-farm payrolls passed last Friday, and this week just on Wednesday a bit and on Friday a bit, but today and tomorrow nothing important on the list. That means we can completely be focused on our lovely trades, sticking to rules. And of course, I'm here to answer your questions as good as possible. So feel free to type in your questions, your notes, your wishes, whatever there is here on YouTube or here on Trader's Yard. Johan, good morning. Dietmar, good morning. Nice to have you here. Okay, so then let's go through the charts. So it's always the same routine. Every morning, Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock, we make this kind of market overview, exactly in the way I trade by myself. So I show you how you can make money with day trading in DAX 15 minutes as an example. You can replace it to another market. The rules are completely clear. And of course, this is a free webinar that does not replace the education or my webinars in my DowHow family, where we go much deeper. You cannot expect this in a free webinar, but this is, I guess you have completely understanding for this. So we have a routine. We start with DAX 15 minutes, then we go to the most important charts in 4-hourly chart. For those of you that want to trade and have a little bit more action during the day, and the rest is completely daily chart, so very calm trading and very balanced trading, because you should have the right level for having stress in trading, and the best stress less. Trading is the best, so you can focus on the rules, because your emotions should never influence and affect your trading style. So what happened since last Friday? To be honest, nothing. The point of control, where is the fair price, actually is still at 13,486. euros by one future contract, not points, you know that. And you see we are really close, and I wanna make this kind of prediction. So I guess there you see there is a high level at what is it, 13,650. So let's see what happens, because this point of control is not so far away from this current point where the market rise the volume for the moment. So it could be possible that the market says again, okay, we expect higher prices. We are completely fine with this higher price right now. Otherwise, they wouldn't build up this volume here. So it's not volume trading, it's market profile. You can grab on my homepage if you wanted this indicator. It costs 199 euros one-time lifetime license for one broker, by the way. And then you have an overview, where is the normal price, where are the expensive and where are the cheapest price. Because you are in trading, you have to understand that you trade prices and not products, because you are a trader. And you know, as a trader, you don't have to analyze, you don't have to predict, you don't have to interpret, you just have to trade. So how does a trader make money in trading? For example, if you are a used car trader, then you all know, doesn't matter which car you trade or what you buy or sell, you make money with buying cheap and selling expensive, and in trading it's exactly the same. So therefore it's a cool thing to trade with rules, because it's the only thing you can make money if you trade with rules. So in 15 minutes I showed you last week there were great chances to go short there, and then you could make money with the trend continuation. So in case you are a trend follower, yeah, then you just trail the stop to the last 0.3. This is a little bit from the chart picture here. It's a little bit difficult. So it's always a good thing you trail the stop into the profit, or you take the money when the market turns around. So actually we are still in a downtrend in 15 minutes, and there is no uptrend right now. So please be careful. As long as the trend will not break, it should be continue. So if you should pay attention about this. Thomas, good morning. And Thomas, also good morning here. So I see your questions. Cayetano, good morning. Greetings to Portugal. Yeah, I see your questions, and I will go quickly through your questions. And we start. There is a question about Euro JPY 4-hourly chart. I have Euro JPY here. So let me do this here. In 4-hourly chart. So on the right side, I guess there is a broken downtrend. Yeah, the downtrend is broken. That means now we have a valid uptrend right now. And in 4-hourly chart, the next correction could be your entry. So, okay, let me check your questions right now. British pound JPY 4-hourly chart too. Let's see. Also a broken downtrend, but no valid uptrend right now. Nothing to do in British pound JPY. Let's come to the higher time frames in the focus products. So actually in 4-hourly chart in DAX 40, I made two lovely trends with the moves here and riding the trend, by the way. So, and you see, we saw a bit correction here right now in the trend on number 4. So I have a pending order in case that the trend will continue, but I'm aware that there is a downtrend also. And that means maybe the downtrend can continue also. And that means I have to set a pending order on the short side also, because the long trend is able to continue and the short also. So I don't analyze, I just listen to the chart, just reading the charts. I don't interpret, it's just the rules. So therefore I set a pending order. I'm prepared for both sides, because I will never know which trend will continue. Yeah. Can one use the indicator on different platforms, Agena Trade and MT5 by one broker with one license? No, unfortunately not. because Agena Trader has its own indicator. This is it is developed by Agena Trader, and the indicator for MetaTrader 4 or 5 is developed by my own developer, so you cannot use it for both platforms. Okay, so next one is Dow Jones, and in Dow Jones, yeah, it's in 4-hour chart we have trend on number 4 right now, and I had wonderful profits here. We had a little bit losses here, a wonderful profit here, small loss here, because if you ask why I didn't open the trade here again in a trend on number 4, that was close to rate decision in USA, Fed rate decision last week, and I don't open a trade close to the rate decision. So maybe we are in trend on number 4 right now here, and that means we can speculate on a trend continuation here, and we can open a trade on the upper side in case that the trend will continue in trend on number 4, we can do it again. Just sticking to the rules, you know, that's really simple trading. Bitcoin, yeah, my short gets stopped out here right now, a couple of minutes before, and the long is still running. Yeah, the long is still running. So, and this is how to trade. Gold chart, trend on number 4 right now, and let's waiting, we see the move. And maybe after this candle here, when it's finished at 11 o'clock, we can open a trade here again in trend on number 4. We had 2 lovely trades, one move, second move in riding the trend. Trend is still valid. We can open it again a little bit later. If this candle is done at 11 o'clock, then you can set a pending order on the way up. And EURUSD, before non-farm payrolls on Friday, I told you Friday morning in the webinar, in the meeting, I will trail my stop loss into the profit, and I think it was a good idea. So now there's a turnaround again, and that means we can set a pending order again on the way up in case that we will see final trend continuation. Yeah. So point of control, I guess, is much higher. The last one is pound dollar. The long trend is actually not broken yet. We are on the 5th trend arm, and I don't open trades in trend of number 5, just 2 to 4. But there is a downtrend right now, a valid downtrend. And here we go to the 2nd correction right now. And this means that's our chance. If the turnaround is done, then we can set a pending order for a trend continuation for the short side. Okay, so that's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my 6 markets I trade here in 4-hourly chart. Now let's come to the daily charts, and feel free to ask your questions. We start with Australian dollar Swiss. It's a short daily chart. You see trend on number 3. I opened the trade here. We had higher prices, then we came back into the profit a bit, and still circling around the entry. Stop loss is above the last 0.3 with a question mark. Actually, that's really freedom in trading. That's so relieving that you don't have stress with daily charts. But if you catch the big trends, you can make money. You can make really much money with this. Just requires a lot of discipline, by the way, but you can learn. Canadian dollar Swiss, actually also still circling around. Let me, okay. So just circling around here in daily chart. Okay. So actually, we have 2 trends. You see, the downtrend is the main trend. I opened a trade in to speculate of a trend continuation to the short side. but the long as a correction is the leading trend right now. So, and yeah, that there's not really a turnaround here right now. Let's see the chart tomorrow. It's not necessary to set a pending order for a long right now, because we have to wait until this day is over. Euro Australian dollar, we're still circling around the entry. Yeah, we have to be careful because here we have the same situation. The main trend is facing downwards. We came up and just waiting for a turnaround, but the long trend is also valid, and I open the long trend here, very deep in the correction. So let's see which trend will continue. If you see it turn around and I can realize that the trend will not continuing to the upper side, then I set a pending order, because then I have to assume that the price will continue going cheaper. Euro JPY, that's a cool thing. We opened the trade here in trend number 3. There was the turnaround last Friday, Tuesday. So we opened the trade here. We are a little bit in profit. Stop loss is below the last 0.3 actually. Yeah, and let's see what's will happen. So now we have to be careful. We have a long position, but as you can see, there is a downtrend also. And yeah, we will see if there will be a balance candle in tomorrow, not today. Today we have a trend candle, and there will show up a balance candle. Then we have to suppose that the downtrend will continue. Then we have to act. Not yet. We have pound New Zealand dollar. And as you can see here, we have 2 trades open, long and short. So long trend on number 3, open the trade here on the upper side. Yeah. And yeah. And the short also. Short is in trend on number 2. Yeah. And we will see which trend will continue. I don't care, by the way. And dollar Canadian dollar, that's lovely. About the non-farm payrolls, we have a strengthening dollar right now. So trend on number 3, we open the trade here again after this balance candle. Come on, guys, that's really cool, right? So just open the chart, listen to the chart. There is no need to analyze. There's no need to interpret. There is no need to read any fundamental data, because this is the Dow approach. And do you know what Charles Dow figured out? And Edward Jones, 1879? Yeah, they figured out what everything happens around the world about every trader you will see in the chart. Why? Or in the numbers. At that time, there does not exist. At that time, there didn't exist any charts, just a blackboard at the wall where a young guy was writing with a white calc numbers at the charts with the orders from the crowd. So, and today it's nothing different. It's still the same game. The crowd brings the numbers. I want to sell. I want to buy this volume at this price. That's over and out. That's all. That's all trading. Yeah. And at the end, today, in the modern age of trading, yeah, we can make the numbers visible in pictures. Which picture you use for trading, who cares? I trade, I'm a trend follower, and I trade with Heikin Ashi, because in Heikin Ashi we have 2 candles, trend and balance candle. That's so there's nothing to interpret. Yeah, so it's so simple. Trading is really simple. It's never easy, because the human part is completely against the trading style. And this is the part you have to learn. Yeah, because it's a craft. Trading is not art. Trading is a craft, because if you think the logic, or if you grab the logic in trading, that everything is a mathematical and a zero-sum game, then you know how to trade. Then you have to handle your humanity in trading, and then it's a simple thing to make trading. Yeah, so just let's see what happens. New Zealand JPY, Kiwi JPY, same procedure. Second trend arm in a long position. Balance candle last week, open the trade, stop loss close to the last 0.3 here right now. So let's see what happens next. NASDAQ. Nasdaq is really cool. Yeah. Stop losses in profit. You see, the perfect entry was much lower. I was a little bit late with my entry, but who cares? I just was speculating on a breakout. Yeah. And I'm in profit. We are in trend number 3 right now. And the stop loss is in profit. Nothing can happen anymore. Cool stuff. Cool. So then, yeah, we are just in time. Let's come to my proposals for this week. What do I have on my agenda today? We start with pound Aussie. Just one trend, and that's the down. So there last week, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, it looks like that we have more pressure on pound and more buyers for Aussie dollar. So in case that was the turnaround, changing of color. So therefore I set a pending order on the way down, and there is no uptrend right now. So just this one down. Pound JPY in daily chart, lovely. Second trend arm, first possibility to go long. We had the turnaround last week, and we see, okay, it looks like we have more buyers for pound and more sellers for JPY. And maybe you ask why. To be honest, if you grab the logic in trading, you will never ask this question why, because there is just one answer to this why. You know, just more volume. Because, you know, think it through, guys. That's just one order book, especially for British pound JPY. There are order books. In Forex, we have more than one in the liquidity pools, but there are order books. And the end of all trades, of all traders around, you will see in the chart. But how does the order book looks like? Simple. Price in the middle, buyers left, volume, buyers right, volume. Do you see any column or any row you can type in your name? Do you see a row where you can type in the reason, or do you see anyhow and anywhere? Oh, this is a trader from Africa right now, and he's trading. Yeah, look, because he saw a trend. No, sarcasm, you know, sarcasm. Nothing else like this. That's trading. That's the start and that's the end of trading. And after the order book, where you can bring your orders in and you can delete your orders. Afterwards, you see the time in sales list. So what is the time in sales list? Yeah, there is a price, also 3 rows. Price, volume, time. What does it mean? At this time, 4 contracts were sold and changed between buyers and sellers. Still no row about row number 4 and 5, where you can see who bought, who sold. It's not there. It's just the price and the time when. And maybe you realize it right now. There is no time frame. It's just a time. It's like the slip you get when you buy in a grocery something else. There's the price, the volume, and the time. Nothing else like this. Nothing more. Okay? So therefore, who cares? There's just always one answer. Why is British pound rising and why is JPY decreasing right now? Yeah, about the volume. We have more volume on the buyer side. The reason, who cares? It does not increase your probability if you know why. You will never know why. If you say, yeah, but there are fundamental data. Yeah, that's just numbers, just data. It's about the interpretation of different traders around the world. If there were an ultimate view at the charts, we couldn't trade. Because ultimate means everybody sees the same. Does this be the case? No, it's not. Otherwise, we couldn't trade. Because for trading, you need buyers and sellers. Think it through, guys. That's logic. Aussie Canadian dollar. Lovely. Trend on number 2. Pending order on the way up. Kiwi dollar still entry. Trend on number 2. Entry pending order buy. S&P 500 just waiting for the correction. Pound Canadian dollar, yeah, trend on number 2, just waiting for the entry. And Euro New Zealand dollar, trend on number 3, pending order on the way up in case that we will see a trend continuation. So that's my daily charts. And you want to see Ethereum dollar. Okay, let's see if I have this. Ethereum. Okay. Let's see, crypto. Crypto. Ethereum. Let's see, where is it? Here, Ethereum Classic, $2, right? Exactly. Okay, so where is it right now? Here we go. Yeah, 2 trends, long in trend on number 5, short in trend on number 2, and that means sell stop here. You see, 5 seconds over and out. That's all. That's cool trading, right? You need 5 seconds. 5 seconds to see what's happened on the right side of the chart. Long is not longer interesting because trend on number 5. So if you don't long, then I have to ask, where were you in trend on number 2? Where were you in trend on number 3? Where were you in trend on number 4? So because huge profits possible here. So, and if you say, I missed it, then it's not your time frame. Maybe it's not your product. So everything else is trading by coincidence. And with coincidence, you cannot make money in the long run, by the way. Yeah. So stop sell on the way down, by the way. Okay, cool. That was my question. I'm just in time. Really, really cool, guys. Let me say thank you again that you joined my Forex morning call. It's me, Marcus from DowHow Trading. Grab the links below the videos on YouTube right now. If you wanna, you can share it to your people if you think that's cool, could be interesting for your people around you also. Otherwise, we see each other tomorrow again, 8 o'clock, right before the markets will open. And I wish you a lovely trading day. Thanks for joining. Have courage and be kind. And may the force, the logic be with you. See ya tomorrow.